Girls, today we will discuss about the six coordination compound exhibits geometrical isomerism. See, the central metal atom is surrounded by six ligands. You just consider the ligands 2, 3, 4, 5 are on the same plane, and number first ligand and sixth ligand. First, the ligand which is represented as first is placed above the plane, and the ligand which is placed in sixth position is present below the plane. So all the four ligands are in the same plane, and one of the ligand is above the plane and one of the ligand is below the plane, present in the octahedral structure. If these two, that is number 1 and 6, is not there, means all the four ligands are in the same plane. Okay. In octahedral structure, so now four ligands are placed in same plane, and one ligand is above the plane and one ligand is present below the plane. So this is the example for octahedral structure. So all the six ligands donates the pair electron to the central metal atom and coordinated with the central metal atom. Okay, now we will go to theory part. Here in the case of octahedral structure, Ma6, that is all the ligands are same, means it will not show any geometrical isomerism. In same way, Ma5b means also all the five ligands are same. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are same, means they are adjacent to each other, so they will not show any geometrical isomerism. And here in the case Ma4 B2 type, the B2 ligand, if they are placed on number 1 and number 6, means they are exactly trans to each other. One is above the plane and the another one is below the plane. And the number, okay, and in the case of Ma4 BC also, again, if all the four ligands are same, means one ligand above the plane is considered to be B, and the ligand which is placed below the plane should be considered as C. So based on these two, B and C, again it is comes under geometrical isomerism. Okay, and one more thing I wish to discuss with you is, in the case of, see here, M, A, B, C, D, E, F, that is all the six ligands are different ligand, means what will happen, number 1 and 6 will exhibit trans isomerism, that is exactly opposite to each other, and number 2 and 4 will show the trans isomerism, just opposite, that is diagonal to each other. And in the case of 3 and 5, again they are diagonal to each other, so they will exhibit trans isomerism. And in the case of 12 cis isomers, see, number 1 is adjacent to ligand 2, ligand 3, ligand 4 and ligand 5. So 4, number 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4 and 1, 5. And in the case 6, again it is adjacent to 2, 3, 4, 5. So again 4, and in the case here 2, 3 and 2, 5. Again in the case of 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. Thus 12 cis isomers are possible, that is, in each case these ligands are adjacent to each other, so they will show the 12 cis isomers. And Among these 15 isomers, only 3 can be isolated. Okay, next we will see about Ma3B3 type. Here in the case, this all the 3 ligands are at one corner of the octahedral structure. So again it comes under cis isomer, and in this case the same ligands are not at the corner, so it comes under trans isomer. Otherwise you can see this 2 and these 2. With respect to these 2, we can see this as the trans isomer. Okay, next, already we have seen that symmetrical bidentate ligand means the bidentate ligand will have same type of donor atom. For example, oxalato COO minus and ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine will have 2 nitrogen atoms, CH2, CH2, NH2, NH2. Here nitrogen is the same donor atom and 2 nitrogen donor atom. Here 2 oxygen donor atom. So symmetrical means same type of donor atom. And B2. So with respect to B2 ligands, unidentate ligands, we can say it will show that the geometrical isomerism, because if we place B1 above the plane and one below the plane, means they will show trans isomer. And if we consider AA twice, that is ethylene diamine, means consider NH2 and one CH2 NH2. So 2 nitrogen will contribute the lone pair to the central metal atom. Again in this corner NH2 CH2 NH2 means again that is here NH2 CH2 NH2. That is 2 corners. Second and third corner will possess nitrogen as the donor atoms. Here in this case again fifth NH2 CH2 NH2. So this one number 1 will get B, that can be any unidentate ligand. We will consider chlorine. So what will happen? All the 4 corners are having the NH2 group, and the first position and 6th position having chlorine. So it will show geometrical isomerism. And in the other case, how can we say it as a trans one? Means if we consider the metal ion donor, this is the example for cis form. One is above the plane and another one is below the plane. This is the octahedral structure, and in the case of this is transform, isn't it? If we go for cis form, means what will happen? Central metal atom one is above the plane and another one is below the plane. And for ethylene diamine, I will write it in simple form. Here one chlorine, here one chlorine means ethylene diamine, ethylene diamine. Sorry, here the arrow 6 coordinate compound. That is, the ethylene diamine is adjacent to each other, otherwise two chlorine atoms are adjacent to each other. Okay, this is cis form. So likewise, if this B instead of B2, if you are having two different atom also, one is chlorine and another one is nitro group means or bromine means, what will happen? Again ethylene diamine is adjacent to each other, so what will happen? It will comes under cis isomer. And here also ethylene diamine is opposite to each other, so it will comes under trans isomer. Okay, we will see the remaining thing in next class.